Alright, look, don't judge me. But hello, and welcome back to Modern Warfare 2 and the channel. God, look at his stupid face. But yeah, as you can see, not only did I buy the cat bundle, but I also bought the Izzy bundle. Normally, I'm very against buying any kind of microtransaction in any game, but especially Call of Duty. But with the announcement that they made recently where they said all bundles, operator, and weapon bundles are going to carry over into Modern Warfare 2, I mean 3. I feel like this is a fringe exception to the, you know, me not really being a huge fan of microtransactions and stuff like that. But maybe I'm just using that to justify my poor spending habits. But I think the last thing I actually bought from this game was the CDL skins, and that's just because they look cool. They're sleek and black with some color. Yeah, I bought that like near when the game came out. So, but yeah, if you haven't heard, there's basically like a blog post that came out where they said any and all bundles that you bought for Modern Warfare 2 will carry over into Modern Warfare 3. And you know, credit where credit is due. That's super cool, and I feel like, you know, it makes buying microtransactions in a game like this feel a less bad, knowing that, you know, at least for the next foreseeable year, that you'll be able to use the stuff that you bought in the previous game. Also, before I continue, why haven't they done this before? So apparently there's like, if you look at all the different weapons, there's like double weapon XP for certain weapons in every single class, which is super cool. I don't know why they've never done this before for weapons. I think there are times where they activate double XP for like just regular XP and maybe even battle pass XP. I'm not sure actually about that, but yeah, there are like weekends where they sometimes do it. But yeah, that's a cool way to do it. You put it on specific weapons in each class, and then if you're lucky, it'll be on a weapon that you don't have leveled up yet. I think they're on some of the newer weapons as well. So yeah, the Razorback and the FAMAS both have it. The Squall has it. The ISO 45 has it. The MX Guardian has it. And I mean, it doesn't really matter for this category, but I mean, because we still haven't gotten a new LMG since the game came out, which kind of sucks because I really like the LMGs. And then the Tempest Torrent has it, and then the Karak has it as well. And I think the Tech 9 also has it in the secondaries. But yeah, that's cool. Although I wonder why they did that and didn't just activate weapon XP for the weekend or for the week or whatever it is. It's very odd, but I guess I'm gonna go terrorize shipment with the shotgun more. So God, look at their stupid faces. It's so dumb, but I also kind of love it. So if you were around, I don't even remember how long ago this happened, but at some point deep into MW2's life cycle, there was a leak that basically said there was not going to be a Call of Duty game released in 2024. And a lot of people took that to mean that there was going to be another year of support for Modern Warfare 2. And that was also leaked, I believe, because that's where the whole rumor of, you know, a bunch of MW2 classic maps were coming back and a bunch of weapons were coming back. And then later on it got leaked that, oh, there was going to be a new premium release and that it was going to be Modern Warfare 3. And up until recently, obviously none of that was officially confirmed, but with MW3 being confirmed to be the next game, and also the other day them coming out saying that all your stuff and all the weapons as well that you leveled up in this game will also carry over into Modern Warfare 3, it makes it, you know, seemingly clear that the intention was for all of this stuff to be just added to MW2 at some point. So that basically just confirms that rumor in my mind. Oh, yeah, I mentioned it, you know, every so often, but the main reason I even bought this game to begin with was because of the potential that there was going to be a Call of Duty game that got multiple years of support instead of being, you know, sidelined after 1 year. Oh my God. You know, I wouldn't be surprised with that announcement if like the sales for operator bundles and stuff like that has gone up dramatically. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, look at me. I'm, you know, someone who's not very prone to buying microtransactions super often, and I bought stuff, so. Oh my God, it's a rat. They spawned in front of me. It's super interesting because, like, I feel like the true telling point, like the fact that they feel confident enough to actually put all this stuff into the next game, makes it very clear in my mind that that was the intention to begin with, was to have basically what is Modern Warfare 3. It was supposed to be an update for Modern Warfare 2, or at the very least, it was going to be like a paid expansion, which I feel like that's basically still what it is. But although the one thing not carrying over, obviously, is just going to be all the Modern Warfare 2 maps, which, I mean, I don't hate. I actually like some of them, but it's also weird realizing that, you know, the later that maps get added to this game in the different seasons, it's like the less time they're going to get played because the new game is coming out. Although I guess that was the case with paid DLC as well back in the day, so it's not like it's that different. Wow. I still feel like the dream is to have a Call of Duty Online come out and just have them update that forever, because they've had the like integration with Warzone where everything from the, you know, past few games was all in that game, but it was never in the multiplayer. So, and the weird thing is, I feel like if Treyarch's game was the next game to come out, this would not be happening at all. Although maybe this is a sign that, you know, they might actually do that, because, I mean, maybe it might be a bit much to expect, you know, Treyarch's game to carry over all the weapons from Modern Warfare 2 and 3, but I feel like the operators and the skins for them should carry over, because, I mean, they're just player models, right? I don't see any reason why, at this point, they wouldn't, especially now that they're setting the expectation that stuff will carry over between games, even though, again, it feels like this is an exception to the rule because, you know, this content was planned to be in the same game anyways. Oh my god, they all spawned there. But yeah, overall, I do think this is a good thing, even though for a lot of people this is kind of like expecting the bare minimum. But I mean, with Activision, anything above the bare minimum is like a godsend. So oh my god. I killed somebody with my trophy system. That's like the most blatant form of disrespect you can ever do to somebody in this game, I feel. That guy was so far away. Oh my god. What is happening? But yeah, I definitely feel like, yeah, just speaking of microtransactions, I would still generally recommend you don't buy them, but if you are going to buy anything, I would actually recommend buying the Battle Pass, because if you complete it, you get so many skins and different things that I think it's $10. I might be wrong though. No, in Call of Duty. Yeah, the way she says trophy system is hilarious. Oh, but in other news, Naraka Blade Point, which is a game that I've played a few times on the channel, which I should really play again. Although playing a BR on camera is kind of nerve-wracking because the games usually take a while, or not, depending on how fast you die. But I feel like compelled to do relatively well if I play one on camera. So, but yeah, either way, I should play that again. But yeah, they had an update come out, and they released a new character, which is like a fox lady. And all of her abilities look like really cool visually. And they also released a crossover with Nier Automata, which if you don't know what that is, it's this, what I'm putting on the screen right now. It's that. It's the android with the thick thighs. But yeah, there's a ton of skins for the different characters in the game that basically make the existing characters look like the characters from Nier, which is super cool. And I brought it up a few times before in a few videos, but EVO happened last weekend, and it was super cool and super hyped. There was so much cool stuff that was announced, and I think out of all of them, I think Street Fighter 6 definitely had the best grand finals and just top 6 in general. It was so hyped to watch. Every game was super entertaining, which is more than I could say for the rest of the grand finals. It's so crazy to me that almost every grand finals in EVO this year, except for Guilty Gear and Street Fighter, every grand finals was a mirror match, which is hilarious, but also kind of lame. I guess it depends on the game though. But granted, I say that, but I saw Guilty Gear's grand finals and it was kind of lame, not because of, you know, the players themselves necessarily, but just because it was a Happy Chaos that won, which I was like, really? I kind of hope the season 3 update for that game changes up the tier list of characters a little bit, because I'm so tired of seeing Happy Chaos high level anything, good lord. But yeah, anyways, I think that's gonna do it for me for today. Once again, I don't condone the purchase of microtransactions, but I mean, again, I feel like this is a specific case where if you are going to do it, I think this is probably one of the justifications you can make for it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for today. If you enjoyed this video and want to help support the channel, liking it and subscribing would be very much appreciated. But yeah, later.